Hey, what's up again, everybody? Aaron here. Coming to you live from the 302 in Delaware. Wanted to put out a video, and the purpose of this video is to kind of speak about another community out in YouTube that has a significant amount of influence due to a few accounts. And one of the major ones is Alex Jones. Now, I know, because I'm going down this path, that some people are going to be pissed. Just hear me out, and you'll understand why I'm making this video. Now, I know I've said a lot about the e-beggars, scammers, con artists, all that stuff. And that's been a pretty big focal point of what we've been discussing on this channel. Now, I'm not to the point where I'm done with that other topic at all, by any stretch. And those videos will continue. And I will continue to, go after the people that are the scumbags and the e-beggars. The group that I'm talking about are pornographers. Fear mongers, whatever word you want to use. Just insert it in there, and I'm sure it'll fit just fine. Now, why am I bringing these guys up? Because they're fucking irresponsible. The problem with the world today is it's not what it once was. Humanity is not what it once was. Everybody, it just seems like things have changed. Now, when I was growing up, you didn't get a participation ribbon. Everybody gets a medal now. Everybody gets a ribbon. Everybody is always walking on eggshells, not to offend people. Well, that's all fine and good. But the problem there is it's made some people weak-minded. Where does that factor into the fearmonger equation? Well, I'm about to enlighten you. That leads to people being pretty damn gullible. So, and this is just an example. If I were to throw a video up saying the New World Order is already in power and they're in this country, and provide my proof, because keep in mind that's always a matter of opinion, and most evidence and proof can be refuted in one way or another, or debunked completely. People are gullible, and what happens is Alex Jones puts a video out saying the United States has 10,000 tanks parked at the Syria border. It's about to be World War III has been declared. That article or that video goes viral. Thousands upon thousands and millions of people around the entire planet watch those videos or read those articles. It creates hoopla, a bunch of controversy, and it could potentially lead to some mass hysteria. I just feel like the people that have these platforms and have thousands upon thousands of subscribers should use that platform for good. That doesn't mean every person has to be, have the heart of an angel, a heart of gold. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, because let's be honest, most people come on YouTube and just do pretty much what we do, and that's talk about what they're interested in, what they care about, what they're passionate about. This is a topic that for years has bothered me, and Von Helden is one of them. Von Helden will get on and swear, oh, the world's going to end, and blah, blah, blah. And his people, they buy right into it. They feed into it. That guy gets paid off of it. Off of another person's fear. That's sad to me. That controversy and that buzz that little bitty article or video causes. Not thinking that they could potentially be doing more harm than good. That doesn't mean that every single video they shoot needs to have some, pious purpose behind it or anything. I would never suggest that at all. Hey, it's their channel, it's their camera, they do what they want with it. You want to shoot porn with it, it's your right. Go right ahead. My 2 cents on this is, those of you out there with a platform, with thousands of subscribers, instead of producing fear porn, why don't you present it to people as a thought or as a group of evidence to support your theory? Just throw your theory out there. Don't put it out as fact, because 9 times out of 10, what they're making these videos about, these emergency videos, Alex Jones is the #1 guilty party in this particular instance. Puts a video up. This is an emergency bulletin. Well, Bernanke, or whatever the big story of the day is, he puts a spin on it, turns it into the impending economic collapse happening now. When reality is, it may just have been one day the stock market dropped. Now, by no means am I saying that I'm not interested in any of this stuff, because in some ways I am. But does that mean that I automatically subscribe to Von Helden's theories about the New World Order? Hell no. No, because look at the guy. Look at the stuff he says. Anybody with half a brain can figure out that he's full of shit. I'm not saying he never makes any valid points. I'm not saying that Alex Jones doesn't. And I'm not trashing anybody's channel. I just wish these guys would use these platforms in a better way. And maybe I'm sounding like a bitch. I don't know. But, it's just my opinion. I just think it's very irresponsible. And some of the major news outlets are responsible for it as well. Look at all the controversy around gun control. They're basically saying, it's almost like they're shoving it down your throat that, guns are bad, when it's in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights that we have the right to bear arms. So, if that's the case, then why is the government trying to scare us into thinking that guns are bad? The problem is guns aren't bad. People are bad. That's a topic I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole, but that's just my take on it. A gun isn't what kills somebody. It's the person holding the gun. That's the problem. And, if you pay attention to the news, it's becoming more and more common. And they're cramming more of that fear down your throat to petrify you. And that's the whole purpose of it. I'm not suggesting that that's what Alex Jones and Von Helden and other people like that do. But in the same breath, I'm also suggesting that it very well could be. There could be a more sinister agenda behind what they're saying, and that's the problem. Nobody really knows. And, like I said, some people will hear things on YouTube and it's automatically gospel. It's going to happen. It's inevitable, blah, blah, and I've had conversations with people that I know personally. Watch one video and all of a sudden, the Pope is the head of the New World Order. It's just one example. And it's across the board. It's not just one or two different subjects or one or two different things. It's an across-the-board phenomenon that I'm seeing. And these people really get up in an uproar about it. And they really get petrified. I just wish people like Alex Jones would just present the damn news and stop trying to scare people into buying their survival kits. Because at the end of the day, I really think that's the driving force behind it. The motivation they do this for, because they know it's going to work. At least hey, if Alex Jones can get let's say 10% of his 2 or 3 million followers to buy into his bullshit, when he's putting out one of his emergency bulletins or what have you, he's making out like a fat rat. And it's just about weekly. He's putting out one, at least one. And he's swearing up and down, you know, oh, this is it. Every time. Same thing with the people predicting the end of the world. Oh, this the December 21st, they get the fuck. We've heard it so many times. It's amazing that anybody believes it anymore. You know, I personally don't see the purpose of it. Present news, present facts. Yeah, that's fine. Let's stop trying to petrify people. You don't scare me, but I know people, like I said, that are just weak-minded people, and it's sad. But those are the kind of people, and at the end of the day, these fear mongers, they're really predators. They're predatory human beings that look to gain from someone else's fear or misfortune. It's just my 2 cents. This video wasn't even supposed to be long. Damn it, I did it again. But, I mean, it's just something else that really bothers me, and I'm going to have more videos coming, going into this a little more in depth, in smaller chunks. I just wanted to get this out there. It's been rolling around in my head all day, and honestly, I mean, like I said, this is just something that really gets under my skin when I see it. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody's good. I think I've said that about 10 times already today, but and please like, comment, subscribe below, and feel free to drop comments, and let's have a discussion. I mean, that's the point. That's the reason I started this channel. Let's have a discussion. Again, these are just my opinions and my thoughts. You may not agree, and hey, that's perfectly fine. That's, you know, that's why we're here. We all have our own brain, and we all have our own feelings and thoughts. So anyway, guys, sorry for the long video, but I hope you guys are good and have a good evening. Aaron signing off. Peace.